I don't know if you can see it or not, but there are sunspots on the sun right now, and this is before the beginning of the eclipse. So I'm going to pull out and show you. This is my Orion telescope. Got my solar filter on it. We're in California, so we're not going to get totality, but we're going to get a different experience. Okay, so I went to the 42mm lens, which is easier to see with the eyeball, but I'm having a harder time getting it onto my camera here. We should be seeing the edge of the moon pretty soon. There's the edge of the moon. It's just coming into view here. Starting to look like Pac-Man in there. I really like the sunspots, and there's several small ones together. It looks like 6 general regions of sunspots on this thing, and a couple of them are smaller ones that are right close together. It's very difficult to hold this thing straight inside the lens as it moves. The sun's moving pretty fast in this telescope, and it is more impressive inside the telescope than it is using the solar glasses. The solar glasses look like there's a very small wedge, and inside the telescope it looks, I mean, like a significant blockage already. And what time is it right now?
It is 9:28.
9:28. The moon is about to gobble a couple of those sunspots right now. It's on the left side of my viewing lens. So like I say, when I move this thing every couple of minutes, the sun will be on the left side of my lens, and then it'll drift towards the middle and the right and eventually off. So I have to keep moving the telescope to adjust. And this Orion Dobsonian 8-inch telescope is awesome. If you ever want to look at sunspots, if you follow spaceweather.com or some of those other sites, they'll tell you when there's been significant sunspot action. But you do want to buy a solar filter from Orion.com, and what that does, it goes over the barrel, and it's just like a welding helmet over the end of your telescope, and then your lens is just normal lens. Now what you don't want to do is look in your general viewfinder, which is over here, because on the back side of that, let's see if you can see it, but the sun is right there. So if you look through that to try to find where the sun is, it would really burn your eyes bad. So you have to really focus on just looking in this one main lens. So one interesting thing is if you're using solar glasses and a solar telescope, when you look up at the solar glasses at the sky, the moon is on the opposite side from what you look in the telescope. So the moon is on the top part of the sun in the sky as I look at it. But in the telescope it shows up on the bottom because it is a mirror.
I have some
6 minutes until California totality.
Can you feed her too? Feed the turtles, feed them.
And here on the horizon you could see it is getting darker here. It's like a haze without clouds, and the temperature has dramatically decreased in the last 5 minutes. That's 9 minutes until
Everybody's like, where are you?
California totality. It's 10:14 a.m. Is it 22 yet?
23, go.
Oh, it's 10:23?
Yep.
All right, this is the peak of California. It got dramatically cooler here. And the sky is eerie and the birds were flying around weird. Dogs are barking right now. And this is really cool. The sunspot just returned at the bottom. The moon is receding. Alright, this is the last video I'm going to take. And this was really a fun experience. And we're looking forward to doing the full eclipse around San Antonio, Texas in 8 years from now. Alright.